Let's talk about Mulan. Disney recently released a new teaser trailer for the upcoming Mulan movie that's going to be released in 2020. And well, I just have like a few complaints about it. Where is Grandma? Forget Mushu, forget General Li Shang, forget the cricket, the horse, forget them all. What I want to know is where Grandma is. If you look at the trailer, it shows the family sitting down eating dinner, which happens in the original movie, but there's a slight difference. Grandma, our lovable old grandma, has been replaced with someone who looks like an older sister. Dude, what does this older sister have that Grandma didn't have? Grandma was this batshit crazy old lady who was also kind of thirsty.
Great, she brings home a sword. If you ask me, she should have brought home a man.
Excuse me, does Fa Mulan live here? Thank you.
Woo! Sign me up for the next war.
And she's just all around a lovable character. So why would you take Grandma out and put in older sister? What's wrong with Grandma? I have nothing against older sisters, but what was wrong with Grandma? Nothing. Okay, so besides Grandma, let's talk about Daddy Mulan. Daddy Mulan had this beautiful beard growing, and he just looked so regal and dignified. Now you look at the new Daddy Mulan, who really just kind of looks like that Winnie the Pooh guy from China that we're not supposed to talk about. I'm not gonna name any names in case I get hunted by the Secret Service or something. Mulan's new dad is not a daddy at all. Look at him, dude. He has this like weak chin and it's like no facial hair. Like he doesn't project any like daddy qualities that you would expect Mulan's. Fuck no, this is getting too weird. Now let's talk about why Mulan was doing Tai Chi and like practicing sword forms in her room. If you had watched the original Mulan, you would know that Mulan was kind of a scrub before she was trained in the army, like that whole montage scene. Mulan was a total scrub. Okay, she couldn't draw her sword properly, she couldn't climb that pole thing to get the arrow, and I felt like that really added to character development because you show her going through hardship, you show her going through struggles, and you can see like her determination when she takes the two weights and she starts climbing the pole to get the arrow. It shows character development that Mulan was willing to push past the boundaries for her father, like for the nation, to fight the Huns and shit. But not just Mulan's a badass because she has Tai Chi training and she knows how to fight with a sword. Mulan used to be a badass in a Jackie Chan way, where she was the witty, the smart character who used the environment to an advantage. But now Mulan is the badass in the Bruce Lee way, where she was a badass because he was like I can do kung fu and kick your ass. Like, come on, that's not the Mulan we want. That's the Mulan that China made. If you watch the 2009 movie from China, the Mulan that they produced was closer to the original tale of Mulan, where she actually sort of knew sword play, she knew fighting, because her father trained her to be a martial artist, which is great and all, and I have nothing against it. You want to do an adaptation of the Ballad of Mulan, you can go right ahead and do it. And China did that, which fun fact, the actress Liu Yifei, who's playing the new Mulan, was actually considered for the role for the 2009 Mulan movie. But anyway, if you want to do that, you can, and there already has been a movie about that. But when you come and use the Disney name, you use the Disney Mulan brand, and then you come up with this trailer, this movie that seems like it has nothing to do with the original Disney Mulan. Why don't you just make a Mulan movie but without the Disney brand behind it? Why would you say you're making a remake of the Disney movie but not remake the Disney movie? That's my main issue with it. My main issue with this entire thing is that you told us you were making a Disney remake. Like Beauty and the Beast was a Disney remake, Aladdin was a Disney remake, Dumbo was sort of a Disney remake. All these movies, the live action movies, Lion King, they're all gonna be Disney remakes. They're all gonna have their songs, they're gonna stay true to the original plot. But here you are, taking Mulan, turning it into something else entirely, or following the China Ballad of Mulan more closely. But that's not Disney Mulan, you know what I mean? You're making Disney's Mulan, and it's just not Disney's Mulan without the songs, without the hilarity of Mushu, of the adorable cricket, the wisecracking grandmother. I don't know, I just feel like it looks like Mulan, but it sure doesn't feel like Mulan to me.